It's been a while. So, let y'all do this. 3 years ago, I put out a video saying buy the Ultrarange Exo SE rather than the Ultrarange shoes, the mesh ones, because they get holes in them. About a year ago, I did an update to that video. But I figured I would give you another update. Welcome to 211. Yes, the 211. A pair of shoes, Ultrarange Exo SEs, that are 2 years old, to the day. A pair of Ultrarange Exo SEs that are 2 years old. And a pair of Exo SEs which are 1 day old, because I put them on fresh this morning. These shoes are bomb-proof. They are ridiculous. They're not sweaty, they last well, they're relatively water resistant. 2 years. That's 2 winters, because I do wear these in the winter. You can see I've worn them. Like, these are at, I did actually spill a bunch of paint on them. These are at the end of life. This is 2 years, and I wear these in the workshop. I wear them to work. The toe is lifting just a little bit here. I got a few little holes in the back. No, I don't actually untie my shoes and retie them. I just put my foot in and just pull the heel on. These are pretty much destroyed, and there has been another pair since then. There was another pair that did get destroyed, but I did distribute them. Like, I have a little tiny start, the start of a hole here. Yeah, there's a bit of a start of a hole here. I've walked through both the heels. These are 2 years old, and these are my gardening kick around shoes. I'm not ready to quite Valhalla these, and I do Valhalla my shoes on a fire and burn them the way they deserve to go. But these are 2 years old, and they've served me really well. Like the little, I guess, ollie pad is picking off a little bit, you know, but these are 2-year-old shoes. I've cycled to work in them, I've worn them in the snow, I've run steam trains in them, I've run in the workshop, I've been on vacation with them. These have served me well for the price. These are a year old. They're in better condition. Obviously I'm walking through the hills, like I always do. And there was a change on this one or change on that one? There was a slight change on the toe. Maybe it was a bit longer than that, but there was a slight change on the rubber on the toe. But these are a year old. I'm actually losing the front just here. It's picking a little bit on this pair for some reason. But everything else, the ollie pad's going a little bit as well, on both sides actually. Well, it's going on that after 2 years, but after a year, you know, and these, again, worn to work, worn in the workshop, kicked around, snow shine. You can tell the difference. Look, 2 years old, super dirty. 1 year old, not dirty. A day, minty fresh. The design didn't change. These are still bulletproof shoes. And they serve really well. I might have to glue that down a little bit. But these are a year old. And they're not that dirty, considering they get covered in sawdust and God knows what. And I cycle in them and they get wet. These shoes are absolutely fucking bomb-proof. And then you've got El Minty Fresh, worn today, brand new pair. New shoe day is always good. Actually, to be honest, None of them smell bad. These things breathe really, really, really well. They wear really well. You don't get holes in them. They're just solid fucking shoes, man. I could get a pair, and I should do this. I should go buy a pair of Ultrarange and another pair of SE and wear them for the exact same period of time, and I guarantee you, less than 3 months I will have a hole right here in the non-SE, in the Exo, the Ultrarange. I'll have a hole here. One side or the other, it will go. These, because of the fabric, and they're still mesh, but it's less in a wear zone, depending on how you wear your shoes. These will outlast a pair of Ultrarange 100 to 1. Literally 3 months or 2 years. Make your decision. Wrong way round. 2 years, 1 year, 1 day. Buy the Vans Ultrarange SE. They're fucking bomb-proof. Small update. RIP. They don't make the Ultrarange Exo SEs anymore. It's gone to Ultrarange 2.0. So this minty fresh 1 day worn pair of shoes, that's the last pair I'll get unless I can find some on the internet, which, trust me, I'm looking for. So Vans, you give me back my Rowley XLTs after 20 years, and you've stolen the T's. I ain't waiting another 20 years to find another pair of those. I'm finding another couple of pairs tonight. Toot bloody sweet, and making sure I've got them sitting in the locker, because these things are the shit. And yeah, these are actually the dime version of the Rowleys. Yeah, they are the dime version of the Rowleys. Authenticated by eBay. It's a sad day, kids. If you can find them, they'll be on sale. Go get them, because they're bomb-proof and they're about the best pair of shoes, right, apart from the Rowley XLTs, that you can actually get. God damn it.